started my English journey with that book, and I just gave up. So many times I gave up, felt bored that okay, it's not easy. I should not learn this language. Again, I started doing bad thing with my friend. I started playing. Ma'am, morning.
Yeah, very good morning. So, how are you?
Yes, I'm great. Just what about you?
Yeah, everything is going fine. It's a new starting, it's new day, beginning. I'm going to talk with different people. So, till now it was okay, but let's see what happened next.
Yeah, of course, everything will happen well. So, may I know about you a little bit?
Yeah, definitely, I would love to. My name is Poonam Shukla. I am running a YouTube channel named English with Shuklaeen, and I am a homemaker, I can say. And if I talk about my graduation and qualification, I have pursued graduation in BSc from the Kanpur University. My hometown is Kanpur, but lately, right now, I am living in Delhi NCR along with my husband, and I have a 9 years old of daughter. And if I talk about my hobbies, my only hobby is watching news while having my tea. I am very fond of watching news, and now I just want to, converse with different people to enhance my communication. That's it.
Wow, that's really great.
Thank you.
Oh,
Now I just want you to introduce yourself. I think you are quite new here.
yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes. Yes.
So of course, I love to tell you about myself. So my name is Gyanen from UP in Lucknow, near to Kanpur. Like you also from Kanpur, yeah. And so if I talk about my qualification, so there is nothing to say, and I'm not going to reveal. But yes, of course, I do some work in my field, and also I have some animals. I just take care of them, and like 7 months ago or maybe 8 months ago, I created this YouTube channel, and I have been working on it. That's all about me.
So why did you say you have nothing to tell? You have many things to tell. You don't know how popular you are. I have been watching your videos since so long, and I'm very fond of your rapid fire. Even sometimes I try to connect with you to face that fire.
Oh,
Rapid fire of the. Yeah, I have seen your many videos. So it's not all about education. See, having English knowledge, and if you are good in spoken English, this is the thing. For that, you don't need any kind of degree. I personally believe you don't need
yes,
to go any school. Like if you want to do BSc account, you need to go to the school. But for this, learning this language, and only because of this language, you can go anywhere.
hmm.
The
Even I
best thing of this language.
yeah, there is a difference. Yeah, there is a difference between skills and like qualification. Like
Yes,
uh, speaking English is a skill in my opinion, because I have seen so many like rag picker and some of them beggar, so they can
yeah,
also speak in English. I have visited like a tourist place. You can see there all the like some of the right person, they are able to speak in English without education. They are not educated, but they are able to speak. So this is a skill,
the plus point, I totally agree with you. The plus point with this language, if you are not educated in terms of, literacy, if you haven't take any degree, but if you know this language very well and you can express your feeling and you speak well, you will definitely get a kind of attention from your people, not only from your relatives, from everywhere you will get. Because whenever we are from Kanpur and UP, we have seen if someone starts speaking in English, our narrative totally changed towards him.
yes, yes,
Have
yes.
you feel so? No.
Yes,
Earlier we used to think that person is nothing, useless. But the time, the moment he starts speaking in a fluency, we are totally perspective change, our way of talking change, our thoughts change for that person. He's a nice guy. He speaks very well. So this is the beauty of this language.
this
So it's
language
a yeah,
this language gives you million things, it
yes,
adorns your personality, it gives you a lot of opportunity, and it is like it is the language, like by this language you can connect each and every people in like all over the world. You can connect easily, you can talk to
Yes.
them, know about them. So uh, fantastic, this language is fantastic.
And
So
I think
every learn this
we should
language.
also thanks to social media. Because of social media and we can have access of YouTube. So we can learn this language without paying a single penny. If
Hmm.
you are willing, you can learn. I know that you might have learned through the only YouTube.
I agree because whatever I have learned from this social media, because it's really very difficult to learn any from any book, you know, it's really very
Yes, yes,
difficult.
yes, yes,
Like, so earlier I can see, we were not able to speak in English. Even our teacher, they were not able to speak English. But nowadays I can see so many people, they started speaking English just because of social media, and they
yes, yes.
are learning so many things through social media, and they are showing their skill, what they have. So this is really very great way to show yourself and learn from them, from this.
So,
So this is very great.
Gyanendra, okay, I just want to one thing, Gyanendra, which YouTuber you follow? There must be someone who must be following.
Yeah, so earlier still I watch some videos. There is a channel named English with Chandan. Have you heard
Yes,
about
yes.
it?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
I always followed that this channel, and also I have some native speaker, and I just because I don't need to any grammar point need to learn, so I just listen because listening is really very important. So I have been listening some native speaker, so I'm getting their way of speaking. It's really very fantastic. The way they describe themselves, the way they ask question, also the way whatever the word they use. So I'm
yes.
like grabbing those things from them.
But I just want to give you advice. If you really want to change your accent, then only change accent. Don't try to be fake. If you thinking that accent is very much required, then only try to adopt their accent. Otherwise, you are very good enough in the way you are speaking. Just
Yes,
need
yes,
to brush up it. I have seen many people, they started following the accent. So
true. Yes.
what is your take? Should we
Yeah.
follow the accent or not?
No, 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 no. I never ever run after any accent. I'm okay with my accent. I'm able to speak basic English. I'm not learning any advanced phrases and so many things. Though I know because I listen so many times native speakers, so they use. I watch movies. I watch some cartoon videos. So I by watching I can figure out that which type of idiom phrases and advanced words are used in day-to-day life, but I never try to force myself that okay I have to grab those idiom phrases. No, I'm okay with my basic word and basic things.
Yeah, I think every beginner should listen this things, because what we do when we start speaking, we are not good in express our thoughts. But what we are doing, we are forcing ourselves to use new idiom, phrases, and such kind of things. So because of that, we are not able to deliver our thought, and we started making mistakes.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes,
as you told me, the basic you should clear, and I know your basic is quite clear. You are very good in English, and I just want to add up. I am also a follower of English with Chandan. Whatever I have learned, whatever I am able to deliver, just because of Chandan sir, because the
yes,
way he explained on the situation base, then you need to learn. Don't need to mug up the rules.
yes,
That is
yes.
the beauty of his channel. So I
Correct.
always followed it. And when I saw your rapid fire session, I got to know immediately that you must be the follower of Chandan sir.
Yes, yes. Even so many because here there are so many teacher on YouTube, but they teach us like some advanced things, idiom phrases, and this and that. So beginner they don't catch anything from them. So that is why. But the Chandan sir, the way he teaches, is really very fantastic for everyone. Everyone can understand easily. So
Yeah,
that
I personally believe every beginner should follow his channel
yes.
in terms
Uh,
of conditional, causative, this kind of thing. One thing I just want to ask you, Chandan, Like you are quite good in grammar. I know it. So what do you think? Spoken English, is it different from learning grammar? Do you feel any kind of difficulty when you speak with the people?
See, we have a fear to speak in front of people when we think that okay, our my grammar is not okay. But anyhow, they can understand you, and you are trying to convey your message to them. So, in my opinion, like you are not supposed to make mistake in tenses level. And after that, if you are making mistake in preposition conjunction, it is okay. There is no problem. You can make mistake, but you are not allowed to make mistake in tenses. Like suppose I am talking about past time and I am using will, so it's not good, you know. And
Yeah,
apart from this, you can make mistake. I also make mistake. Everyone make mistake because I have observed this. So there is no
yeah,
problem. Position and like you are not supposed to make mistake in basic thing. Otherwise, you can
yes.
make.
So I do such kind of things. You know, while speaking, we make mistake, especially when we talk about past. Future, we hardly make mistake. Present, we make mistake when we talk about singular person and we talk
Yes.
about the past. So how do you feel when you speak with someone who is very good in English, at English, and you find a mistake while her speaking? You might have observed it. So how do you feel? They are good enough, but still they are making minuscule things.
I don't criticize them. Even I don't think in my mind that okay they are speaking wrong because it's happened with
Yes,
everyone. Earlier I made million mistake, and if I had thought that okay I'm making mistake, I should not speak, so I would not be speaking here. So I'm able to speak here because I never ever care about my mistake because let them happen. Let you are allowed to make mistake. There is no problem because just try to speak whatever you want to speak. And of course, while speaking, you can correct yourself. Usually, you just get to know that okay, I'm using that thing which is really very incorrect here. So we have to correct it. So gradually, we are able to learn this language. Not you are not going to think that okay, when I like grab all the grammar, then I will start speaking in English. It's not correct. You are not going to grab all the grammar. So
yeah, yeah,
whatever you know, you just try to speak, you know, and
yeah.
don't
Totally
about.
agree. So one thing, yes, every people, most of the time, people ask that is grammar important or not? So what is your reply?
Yeah, grammar is of course important for us because we don't have environment. Because
Yes,
without grammar, we are not supposed to speak anything. What will you speak if you don't know about tenses, past and present and future tense? So we must, focus on tenses and some grammar rules because there is no one here. Like suppose my mom speaks, my dad speaks. So okay, I'm not going to learn any grammar point because my mom and my dad when they speak. So of course I listening them. I will also speak. I will also try to that catch their language. So there is no
yes,
one to. So that is why we need to learn grammar.
yeah,
So
yeah. That's why I am asked it, because I know that you first clear your grammar, then you started speaking. I have seen initially you might have faced problem while speaking. It must
yes,
be happen. Yeah, it happens everybody. But
yes,
if
yes.
your grammar is clear, so after 1 month or 15 days of practice, you would be able to speak
Hmm.
properly with the base of the grammar. But if your
Yes,
grammar is weak, what will you do? You will repeatedly repeat same mistake,
yes, yes.
which is not good thing.
And we get confident that yes, we don't
Yes,
have any doubt, we are speaking right here. And suppose we don't know about grammar, so of course we have a doubt, and whether I'm speaking wrong or right, I don't know, this thing
yes.
happens. So
Gyanshil,
that,
from where you get this idea of learning this language? What motivates you?
yeah, nobody motivates me, but it was my passion. Like so it was my dream. I don't know why this idea, from where this idea came in my mind, and I just attracted towards this language, and I started learning this language. Though I didn't have anything that time, but yes, I thought, I made up my mind that okay, one day I will learn this language. So that this idea was in my mind. So like I started with a grammar book which I borrowed from my friend, and I started
Okay.
learning sentences and some basic words. But I forgot so many times. I learned, forgot that was going on with me. So when
And
I
how did
realized,
you manage it?
yeah, so it was very very difficult because rarely I got time when I, you know, because in village area it's really very difficult to take time for yourself to learn this something. And of course, like I started my English journey with that book, and I just gave up so many times. I gave up, felt bored that okay, it's not easy. I should not learn this language. Again, I started doing bad thing with my friend. I started playing. I started doing hard work, but I never ever give up totally. And of course, after like uh, like of course hmm, after like 2021, like when I bought this mobile 2 years ago, and again I started learning this language. And of course, I'm telling you, like I have learned this language through social media.
Yeah, I absolutely agree because whatever I have learned through the book, it was only basic. We knew it everything, but we were making mistake. We were not able to deliver it despite
Yes,
knowing the grammar rules. But since I started watching the video of Chandan sir and other YouTuber, then I got the confidence and then I got the clear concept why we
yes,
are using this sentence. What is the reason behind using this sentence? It was not only bookish knowledge. So that way, social media helped me a lot. So, the plus point is the English is when you start learning this language and when you drop it, somewhere you feel a kind of guilt. This language will not, this language will chase you. I have personally feel if sometime I stop learning this language, I feel a kind of guilt that I am not doing something good with myself. So
yes,
ultimately, after 10 or 15 days, I again back to the track. So
yes.
this is the captivation of this language. We got fascinated and we cannot abstain from it.
Yeah, and everyone should love this language because now this is necessary to learn because
Yes,
the generation has changed. Everywhere you can find everything in English, and without English knowledge, it's like you are uneducated. Though you are educated, but you will be considered as a uneducated. So everyone should learn. Everyone should change according to time. So this is in my opinion, it is good because it's really very important for everyone.
so how do you spend your whole day? In a
Doing that.
summarized way, how do you spend your whole day? If I ask, in few words, in few sentences, your
Yes.
daily routine.
Yeah, so as I told you that I have some animals, I just take care of them. I go to graze them. Also, I work. These days, there's no work at my farm, so I don't go. And of course, I have some student. I just teach them. I just guide them, and
Okay,
and
great.
that is how I spend my day. Yes,
Means this language is giving you a lot in terms of happiness and pleasure and confidence.
and of course, a profession for me.
Yeah, it's a future. You can make your future in this. You must be having an idea how I can mold my life by learning this language. You must be have a thought that what you are going to be next.
Hmm. Like. Like earlier I thought that okay, this language is good for only personality, good for any understand other people, connecting to other people. But now I understood that this language gives you million opportunity. Like now, being at home, like I don't have anything, but I'm teaching 15 16 students. So this is really very good for it. It is it helps me a lot.
Yeah,
I'm able to fulfill my some of my desire with the help
yes.
of this. So this is really very amazing.
Plus point of teaching is you learn more through teaching. That is
Yes,
the your plus point. Whatever you have learned in your when you were learning this language, you will learn a step ahead when you teach because you have to clear your thoughts. And the
yes, yes.
simultaneously you get the respect. That is the
Hmm.
byproduct. You are earning, you are getting money, and the byproduct is you are getting respect. That is
Yes.
something else.
So I wasted my 1 or 2 years, but in return, this language is giving me so many things.
Yes, yes. So it's a, you are inspiration for those who are just telling that I can't speak, I have no resources. So if you are willing to do anything through social media, you don't need to pay a single penny. So by using the social media, YouTube in a, productive way,
Hmm.
you
Yes,
can
correct.
go anywhere, anywhere. This video we can, I think, wrap up. But one thing before that, I just want to give you a brief, or whatever your intake about this language. You have spoken very well, but just for our viewers who are new, who are beginner, who are facing a kind of fear while speaking, and they are demotivated, so I think you would be the right person to guide them, to motivate them. So please
Yes.
tell something.
Yeah, I tell in my each and every video that everyone should like we should not feel bored. In the beginning we feel bored, but in return this language will give you so many things. Just follow this language and just try to do something, because this is the language which make your life perfect. And because if you are educated, you want to crack any interview exam, you want to you are trying to be something, so this language is gonna help you. So this is really very important. Anyhow, this language is important for everyone, no matter whether you are educated or uneducated. So I just always motivate them, I always guide them. So this is my life, because I have observed this. I have learned this language by myself without wasting even a single money, without going anywhere. While doing my work, I have learned this language. So anyone can learn this language. This is language. Yes.
Okay, it was really nice talking to you. You have given me your precious time, and you are a teacher as well. You are learning, and you have to grave your, animals also. Still, you have given me time. So I really appreciate your, humbleness. I just want to please send me your channel name. I just want to add it. People should know about you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. We
Thank
will
you.
definitely connect again.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.